Inspiration 1390, Angela Martin. What do you think about naming your child Joyful?
I think it's a beautiful thing because after Joyful's mom gave birth to her, she said, I am so full of joy.
And they just wrote it down.
I'm going to name her Joyful.
Joyful Drake is what we call her. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Are you full of joy this morning?
I am. I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh, it's early there. It's early there. But we're excited to talk to Joyful Drake because she is starring in the comedy series Let's Stay Together. And it's going into its third season. How exciting is that?
It's exciting. You know, we're still all taking it in. It was announced yesterday, so everyone's very excited.
Congratulations on that. It's hard for a sitcom to even pass that first year, so when you come back for a third season, that's extremely commendable.
Yeah, you can go to the bank now. You can start saving a little money up now. You can go shopping now. Now let's talk about this. Now, what is your character on Let's Stay Together?
Well, my character is Tasha Woodson, and I'm actually married to Jamal on the show. So we're a young married couple. We had twins who they're about 6-7 months right now. So we're a young couple in love, trying to make it.
There you go.
All right. Now you're from Milwaukee.
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's down the street from us.
Yeah.
Hey, I used to burn up Highway 94 back in the day coming down to Chicago.
So now, how long have you been now in California?
I've been out here about 8 years, so I've been here a while.
Did you always want to go into being into the theater field?
Yes, I did. I always wanted to do something. I wasn't quite sure if it was singing or, I always wanted to perform. I used to dance in the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks when I was in Milwaukee, and I just liked the energy and the rush of performing.
So how did you get your first opportunity?
Well, the first show I've ever booked was, do you guys remember a show called Soul Food that was on Showtime?
Come on now.
Absolutely.
We black. Everybody knew about Soul Food.
That was a great show. That was the first role that I actually booked, and it was a recurring role, and I just went in. I was in New York. I lived in New York for a couple of years, and I, auditioned, and they liked what they saw, and next thing I knew, I was in Toronto because that's where they shot, and we were filming.
I think that's great how you just
pack
followed
up and
your
leave.
Dream. Yeah, you just
New
York, LA.
You left that big place called Milwaukee.
and just followed your dream, your passion. I am so impressed.
It's hard to leave Milwaukee, Angela.
Shut up. But seriously,
I mean, that's just so mind-boggling. I want to stay in Milwaukee or go to New York. I think I'll go to New York.
It was this little thing in New York. I had no family there.
Wow.
And I was just like, I'm going.
That's great.
I was just excited, yeah.
And how long did you stay there and pay that expensive rent?
I know, right?
How many people did you live with?
About 2 years. About 2 years. And I lived in Harlem, so.
Bless the Lord. God covered you and protected you from all hurt, harm, and danger.
In New York, like 10 people stay in a studio.
I know, they do.
Well, we're excited about Joyful Drake being on Let's Stay Together. Look for it on BET. It's going into its third season.
That's great.
We're excited for you.
Thank you. I'm so glad that, you guys watch it and we get so much love. And, from our show to the game, it's just like when I go, we shoot in Atlanta, Georgia. So everywhere we go, people are just excited to show African-American people and African-American couples in a positive light. So I'm happy to be a part of that.
Good
well,
for
congratulations. You're just all over the place. Milwaukee, New York, Atlanta, LA. Who would have ever thunk it?
Good for you, Joyful.
All right, then, Chicago. Make sure you look for Joyful Drake on Let's Stay Together. Thanks so much for calling in to the John Hannah Morning Show.
You're welcome.
Pleasure talking to you. God bless.